Man, I've got to get rolling. Got my tape. I got to get these things. Oh, I love Hyde Street. It's like comic book crap. Wait a minute. Let's go check it out. Oh, yes. Please be it. Please be it. Oh, yeah. Yo, yo, Tony D coming at you. Got the tape. Love the tape. This is a My Comic Shop purchase, and this is the why I got them. Hopefully the why part of it, maybe it'll help someone out. That's the whole intent, is maybe you're, on the fence about something. Maybe you have the same thought process as me. Maybe you just want to hang out with Tony D. I like hanging out with you guys. You're awesome. Totally awesome. So let me get this bad boy out. Well, I have a lot of comics. They're piling up. The reading list is getting large, and that's what I love. As you can see, busting out. I had this on my want list after FOMO hit, and everyone bought every copy. I got lucky. And a little hint out there, if you use mycomicshop.com and you have something on your want list and it becomes available and you really want it, you better snatch it right then and there. And if you do pre-orders, I would highly recommend you just add it to that shipment. So you're not really getting dinged too much, but local comic shop didn't have it. Bummed out about that. Rather get it there. But I am slowly weaning myself. I'm not going to say weaning. I'm developing more of a process where more of my money goes to the local comic shop. That's important to me right now. They're really good to me, and I love it. Love comics. Let me get, let's see here. Now, what's this all about? So my comic shop looks like, I'll give them a little promotion. MyComicShop.com, they've been really good to me. Whenever I've had problems with issues being damaged in transit, anything like that, they've been good. I think I've been buying from them since like 2003. There was a time when you had to pay $1 to get things bagged and boarded. It wasn't bad. I thought it was a good deal for me. I was like, yeah, $1? And now it's free. So there's a little, if you're thinking about it, there's a little positive tip. And I talk about piggybacking. I did that with, I think, 3 issues that came up on my want list. Worked out good. It's a great time to be a comic book reader, fan. It's fantastic. I'm telling you, there's all kinds of good stories going on. And not just saying that either. There really is. And we will see some of them when I give you the display. Like, it's a pretty big stack. Sometimes I'll have, when you do pre-orders, sometimes you'll have a light week. I have them shipped to me every, oh, this is awesome. Every week. I just pick the weekly. I can't wait 2 weeks. I cannot do it. I need my books. But I'll give them a little shout out. So they have a little eBay thing. Man, I'm just totally, I don't know. Right now in my life, I'm not much of an eBayer. Sometimes that's where I got to get something. Sometimes if it's really hard to find. But anyways, here we go. Why did I do this? Why did I get Captain America #1? Got the near mid too. I was pretty psyched about that. So I didn't know it. They got Secret War in there. I didn't realize it, that they were introducing a new Captain America, and this is where we are introduced. And that's why I bought it. And also, the story seems, to be very interesting. Some Howling Commandos going on. They're fighting Doom in the second issue. But the main reason why I got this, it was FOMO and speculation. And I haven't read a Captain America book lately. So it worked out for me. All right. Let's getting in some of the stuff. Boom. Devour. Hyde Street. I love Hyde Street, man. This is my comic book crack right here. This story, I've already read it, but I had a 1 in 10 variant, and I really wanted the cover A, and you can see why. Oh, this story was so good. You talk, if, I'm not going to say interested, but it deals with body dysmorphia, which is a real thing, and it's a great horror display of that. I say display, but it's a great story that revolves around that. But why I bought this is I wanted that cover A, and it cost me a little extra. I was like, wow, I think it was, man, let me look. It was, your boy paid $6.30. So, yeah, and this copy is rated, this is near mint. So $6. That's interesting. You know, I really don't, I'm curious how they come up with that price. They're really good at pricing. I'm not going to lie. But their prices, I think they're fair. My sweet spot with mycomicshop.com is the fine category. I get so many back issues that are fine, I am totally cool with. And sometimes I'm shocked at the condition they're in, like they're good condition. So I think that's just a little advice. That's a nice little sweet spot. If there's an old issue, back issue you want to get and you want to read, and I have to read it, like I need the comic book. Trade paperbacks are cool, but I can't do it. I got to have that book. But yeah, if there's an older series out there that you want to get into, fine, it's cool, man. If you're a pure reader like me, the fine works. G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero. Jumped on this when it restarted. Andy Kubert, his covers are really good. And Hama is delivering a good story. So there's a lot of action. They're starting to intermingle the Transformers into that universe. So it's a good ride, and that's why I got it. And I'm sticking with the series. Vampires, World War V. Totally love this horror book. It is an envisioning of what would happen if our heroes were vampires. I like it. It's great. The reason why I got this variant cover is each series has a variant cover that highlights a character, and I just thought I would do it. That's how I started and just kept going. Totally enjoy it. Sometimes I'll do that. Daredevil, A Cold Day in Hell. I believe this is Daniel Warren Johnson. Matter of fact, I am very certain of it. Yeah, that's why I got it. This has been a ride. Totally enjoyed it. It's only 3 issues. First 2 issues do not disappoint. Get in there and get on it. Great story about Daredevil in the future. And here is cover A. What can I say? McNiven just hits it. I mean, it's fantastic. I love that. So what I'll do with my variant, I'll read that cover A. And this bad boy, always double up if I'm using BCW. Just what I do. I can afford it at the time, so I just go ahead and do it. Another reason why I do that is I had some boxes that the bottom box, I had them in a closet, which I'll never do again. I keep my eyes on the books. But there was a water leak, a small one. It got the bottom box and it started to collapse. It created some pressure. I'm not saying this would save that, but I totally rethought how I store my comics. I totally do this. I do the reverse. You should do that, definitely, because that evens out it keeps it from stacking, because this is thicker. I ain't going to get into the science of it, but it's totally worth to do that. At first it was awkward, but I got used to it. Oh yeah, MJ. Looking good, MJ. I went ahead and got the Scott Campbell cover. You can really do it, man. Like, this is where I talk about, or where I can mention, like, this is classy, right? It's a very Great cover of MJ. I mean, she's sexy. You know what I'm saying? But it's classy. It's not over the top to try to sell a book. They're getting bad about that. That's a whole other video, but it's very classy. I like it. And Scott Campbell, he can draw. I mean, he draws a female figure very well, and so does, God, I forget the dude. Wow, totally slipping my mind. Hughes, yes, Adam Hughes. He is right up there. But you know what? We ain't got to get all filthy and nasty, man. We keep that classy. MJ, man, you can't tell me like that would be a fantastic girlfriend. She puts up with a lot for my boy Spidey. But Spidey's got it rough too. That's a classic character, supporting character. She ain't even really supporting. I'm gonna cut that out. Absolute Superman. Love this. Have 2 copies of cover A, so I'll go ahead, and I've already read it, so I'll go ahead and give this one the dub. So Absolute Superman, I'm buying this one. The story is fantastic. If you are a Superman fan, it is totally worth it. It is a heck of a ride, and there's fresh takes on the origin and other characters. It's very enjoyable. The writing is good. The artwork is good too. Man, I give you a little peek. I know this is the why, but this is why. Man, they did a fantastic job with this red. I'll find you a good shot. Yeah, look at that. Come on. That is fantastic. I do love the suit that he wears, there's a technological spin to his power in the Absolute Universe, and the Absolute Universe all around is enjoyable. Jump on wherever you can. It's a great ride. Green Lantern. Oh, staying in the same vein. Absolute Green Lantern is fantastic. I'm going to go ahead. I'll be reading this bad boy. The reason why I'm sticking with Absolute Green Lantern is I love the take of Black Hand. I love the re-imaging of the origin. They have Abin Sur in here. His re-imaging is good. There's some mystery. It started off, if you're into horror comics, it started off with a horror vibe. And it's starting to flesh out right now. And it's issue 5. And I want to keep going. Hopefully it keeps running. I don't want the Absolute Universe to stop. I really enjoy it. I get it if you're not into that stuff, or if you're if you are a pure canon fan, I get it. I totally do. And I'm cool with it. There's enough for everybody. Moon Knight, Fist of Khonshu. Philip Tan. That's the reason why I bought this. It's an alternate cover. I buy automatically Moon Knight. I love Moon Knight. When I was very young, I remember going into a quick shop and they had the spinner rack. First issue staring me right in the face. Not the Werewolf by Night appearance, but it was the first issue of the run. And I remember it's kind of a weird memory, but you know how they would put a small character in the corner there? It was like, for some reason, I was just drawn to that. Like, it was a weird thing. It really was. So I'll take this one up. It's a variant. I believe I've read issue 11. So it's it's a team book right now. So it's not just Moon Knight. You really see how he needs to rely on other people. And the characters are great. If anything, get it for 8-Ball. And that is an extreme Z-list character. And it's so cool to see them use a character. I love it when they pull these characters out and they utilize them. It's like there's a place for every character out there. I love it. Bam! Ultimate Wolverine, number 8. First appearance of Archangel. That's not exactly why I bought it. Actually, I have I did get 2 copies of this. And the reasoning is it's Archangel's first appearance. Comic Key collector, they have it they listed as a key for that reason. But you know what? You could say that like on everything with this series. Like it's the first appearance of a lot of the X-Men in this universe. And I'll give you the peak. Oh, look at that. Good stuff. Who? Now I know there's been different artists. Like I love that. That's great. They did do some swapping around with art. Sometimes it's in the back, but hang with me. Hang with your boy. Artist, no, it's Alessandro Capuccio. Hope I'm saying that right. Let's go with Alessandro. So yeah, he's doing the pencils. They always put like this is like an old version of Windows. I think that's kind of cool. But they always put these little notes in the back that kind of piece things together a little bit. But Ultimate Wolverine, I believe, stops, man, was it 12 maybe? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how, now I know Incursion, Spider-Man Incursion, that they are going to introduce our boy Miles Morales to the Ultimate X-Men. So we'll see what happens there. I'm curious. I'm going to read that one. I don't know why I bagged it up. But... Oh, here we go. Another Scott Campbell. Very classy. Rogue. It's a classy gal. I don't know. Remy he may have, I don't think he ruined her, but that whole, I never liked that in the 90s. Their extreme relation. I don't know. That's just me. That's my girl, man. They ain't Remy. They can't have all of them. You know what I'm saying? I guess this is the Scott Campbell. It's like a whole series, but that's cool. I'm into that. I have the other cover A, so I don't mind getting the Scott Campbell. I got a few of them. Also have on the way, it's a male. So it's not always about the chicks. But Campbell, as far as figure drawing goes, he's got it. Totally. So yeah, 19, totally. Love my X-Men. This is the Uncanny. And the reason why I stick to almost all the X. Yeah, I read this one. It's pretty good. I'm a diehard, loyal X-Men fan. Sometimes they have down periods, but Gail Simone's doing great. David Marquez, good pencils. So it's tight. They're keeping it tight. Now, my favorite X title right now is just the plain X-Men. And it's just the story, it's not exactly the writing, it's just the content going on that side just resonates a little bit better or a little bit more with me. And Stegman's covers are cool, man. They're like great. Totally love them. If anything, get into Stegman's artwork. He did a series called, it was called Vanish, and it was really, man, it did not pan out well for whatever reason, but it was really, the artwork was great. It's one of those things, can't win them all. Or can you? World Tree, love it. Met someone at the comic shop. They mentioned that they were thinking about reading it. They weren't sure. And I was like, you need to get on that. World Tree is fantastic. I'm going to totally read this one. I don't need to bag it up yet. Great cover. The covers have really gotten better by Fernando Blanco, I think. In the beginning, they weren't really fantasy like that. So I ended up buying a lot of variants, but the A covers are cool. It's like he's stretching his wings out a little bit. Yeah, a little pun there. Oh, these are things I just bought that were on my want list. Lovesick, very mature material. The reason why I buy this is because I read the series Doll Parts and fell in love with this writer, Luana Vecchio. She wrote, I don't know if she wrote this one too, but she wrote Doll Parts and did the artwork. And her artwork is fantastic. This is very mature material, but her art is, it takes it in a different, it keeps the context different than just a pure sex book. And that's not what it is, but it deals a lot with red rooms and a lot of the things that happen. Now this one, I just started getting into this, so I don't know anything about this series. I know a little bit, just, you know, from reading, but the doll parts is what got me involved in it. And I think I was lucky. I think I lucked out hitting it in that order, because now this reading is going to, I have a perspective now of this character, and doll parts is how she got that way. So now I want to read what's going on with that. So that's why your boy's getting on there. For some reason, I don't know how I got into this. News from the Fallout. 1A, got a near mint. It was on the want list. So when it became available, I pulled the trigger like I tell you guys. So yeah, first time looking in it. Oh, I like this artwork. It's funny, when it first came out, I was on the fence, wasn't sure. There was a little bit of, I'm not going to say FOMO, but some of these independent titles, I get some FOMO from it a little bit when I see things are selling out. Last but not least, I am trying to complete Kraven's Last Hunt. I got 2 more to go. I got to get the 2 from the Web of Spider-Man. Now, when I tell you about getting things in fine condition from mycomicshop.com, this is a great example, okay? I mean, look, dude, it's like, the spine is like, there's a tick or 2. Actually, there's just 1. It's a little color breaker, you know, but like, I mean, it's not, I know I'm giving you the tour of the book, but it's like, I'm trying to make a point, like, it's a little rough in that corner there. But as far as like them rating things fine, they do, like, it's, to me, this is nice. So, I totally want to review Kraven's Last Hunt, and the reason being is DeMatteis, the writer. I'm totally getting into that, big time, getting into it. I read Legends of the Dark Knight, Going Sane, and I fell in love with that writing. He's good, real good. And I was telling, I think it was Dan at the comic shop, I was like, dude, no, it was Christian. Shout out to Christian, man. He's my guy from Austria. He's got some stuff I need to show. But I was telling him, I was like, he's telling me all this stuff about some purchases he made. And I was like, guy, man, you got to like send me some photos. I'll display it, and you just hit the comments, bro. Like, the knowledge, the breadth of knowledge that he has, it's good. He knows what he's doing. And he's like me. He's a reader. And hopefully we can get him to get involved. He gets involved. He's great. But here it is. On the outro, get it.